Over 70 years ago, a civil rights movement in Baton Rouge changed the rules of transportation and the rights of individuals. Destiny Beasley tells us of one woman who was a part of the 1953 bus boycott.
Today, finding a seat on the bus comes at ease, but at one point, it all came with the price of sacrifice from this civil rights movement in Baton Rouge.
It was past the sign that was for whites only. We couldn't sit. We would have to stand, and it didn't matter how far you had to ride.
Florence Porter says she was almost 12 years old, and she would have to stand on the bus, even if the whites-only seats were empty.
It made you feel less than human. It made you feel as if you didn't matter.
The Baton Rouge Bus Boycott of 1953 challenged the rules. Reverend T.J. Jemison, a pastor at Mount Zion Baptist Church, was one of the leaders of the boycott who pushed back against the riding rules. Porter says she recalls being at one of the meetings at the church that pioneered a life-altering movement.
Mount Zion Sanctuary would be packed with black people. My mother and my father brought my brother and me because they never said it, but I realized that this was something that they felt was historic.
For a week, black people did not ride the bus. Porter says people would stand in front of the old state capitol, taking advantage of the free ride vehicles, or even walked.
I could see black people walking around with their heads held high. And I remember Miss Ina Freeman. Miss Freeman had just gotten a brand new Cadillac, and she was using that to transport people wherever they needed to go.
The boycott lasted for a week, but that 1 week was impactful, catching the attention of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., eventually becoming the blueprint for the Montgomery Bus Boycott.
God had somebody who could see what happened here, like Dr. King saw what happened here, and was able to use what we did as a foundation for what he did.
In Baton Rouge, Destiny Beasley, WBRZ News 2.
Porter says the power of coming together under God will change things for the better.